Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is India Wise and welcome. So I know it's been a little minute since I posted anything, but I did want to show y'all my new, I guess you could say new and updated makeup routine. I feel like it's changed a lot since, I would even say the summer. So yeah, there's a lot of things I learned, a lot of things that I want to show y'all that I do now. So yeah, excuse my absence on YouTube. I've been, y'all know, life gets, I say this every couple of months too, and it's just becoming a broken record, but you know, I graduate in 5 months and like, just really trying to have all my ducks in order before I can do fun stuff like YouTube. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I love, you know, doing YouTube when I can. So for now, I'm gonna do it when I can. And if you don't see me on here, it's probably because I'm doing something else, but I am here, so that is all that matters, right? All right, so we're gonna get into it. First thing I do is I put Aveeno on. This just really helps to moisturize the face. Okay, I forgot my other mirror, so please hold that thought. And I'm gonna do my hair later, so no one come for me. Thank you. I got this from Target or Walmart, one of them. But it's a really nice mirror for like something that sits up and you can like see everything you're doing. So the first thing I do when I start my makeup routine now, I think this is probably kind of like the same that I was already doing, but I put in a brow, like, I don't know the name. This is the Nyx Brow Glue. So I just run this through my brows so that by the time I finish like my face, this will be dry and I can start like right on my brows. But this just helps them to stay in place. My brows move a lot, so this helps. So from there, I spray a little bit of setting spray. So this is the Fenty Beauty What It Do, just to give me like a little moisture. And then you can do this or the primer first, it doesn't really matter, they're both gonna like prime the face. But then I take the Fenty Beauty, this is the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. So I take like 2 pumps of this and I go in. I kind of direct this primer though towards the middle of my face, because sometimes this is where I crease, this is where my smile lines are, so it really helps to moisturize and do everything I need it to do. That setting spray and that primer work really well together, so if you want something that's gonna like work really well together, I recommend getting that. Okay, so then it's gonna be a little different. I take the, y'all know I love this concealer, the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and that is what I'm going to start with. So I'm gonna bring this right here, and you don't have to use a lot of this. This is really full coverage, but this is my favorite concealer. Like, this tops all the concealers I've ever used. Y'all, my forehead is still extremely dark from my tan in the summer. Somebody tell me why. Somebody explain why. And then I kind of do like the little contour. I'm gonna zoom in some so y'all can get a good look. Okay, I want to make make sure I'm like in a good view. No. Okay. So yeah, I put it here, and then I put it down here, and then down here, and on my eyelids, and then I do it like that. And then I take my concealer. I use the Born This Way again in golden beige or warm beige. I usually go between golden beige and warm beige. And I put quite a bit of this everywhere because I really love concealer. You can kind of just see. And if I'm looking like up and down, I'm looking at the monitor. So I do that, that, and that. So by the end of it, you look kind of crazy. You do. And then I take blush. So I take the I can't talk today. That's how you know I haven't been on here in a long time. Okay, alright, okay. I use the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher in Sweet Cheeks. So I take this and I just go like that. And you can add as much as you need because we're gonna blend this all together. So you're gonna have the opportunity to mess up a little bit. What I like about this routine is I feel like my face looks lifted a lot, and then I also feel like I use less foundation, but I also feel like it just wears so well. So it's very long wear. This is a very long wear makeup routine. So this is like, I wouldn't say this is my everyday makeup routine. Definitely not. I don't even wear makeup every day anymore. Don't even have time for it. But when I am wearing makeup, or I want to go out, or I'm going to dinner, or I'm doing anything that involves like me getting glam, this is the look that I do. So yeah. All right, so I let it sit just like a few seconds so that everything gets like settled in, and I add things where I feel like it needs to be added. Okay, and then what I do next is, if you really, my hair is like, y'all, I worked out today, so hair is looking foul. Anyway, so if you really want your makeup to last, and that's like kind of what you're going for, I really would recommend doing a setting spray once you put this all down. So you go don't inhale that. And I actually forgot to put concealer on my nose, so we're just gonna do that real quick. It's giving, no, it's like, no, it's giving, you look crazy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna blend out the contour. And what I'm gonna do is blend the blush in with it. So it's gonna look crazy at first, like, and that's just a very honest, and try not to get the concealer mixed in with it. Oh my god, I jump from topic to topic. Do y'all do that too? It's gonna look crazy at first, but it's gonna look amazing in the end, and that's what matters. You wanna kind of take your hand and pull back so that you get everything blended all out. This process be looking crazy. And then you want to take your beauty blender. This is from e.l.f. And you want to just go on in with the concealer and just start blending it out. I'm going to take this mirror so y'all can see what I'm doing. And you want to keep it high up. You don't want to bring anything down. You want to keep everything high up. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Do y'all ever watch TikToks and it's like these type of videos and then like you think the person is gonna do like so horrible, not horrible, but like you think the person is just gonna like kind of ruin their makeup, but then they like, it ends up just looking so amazing. Like that's what you have to do to trust it. So what I do next is I take a brush that doesn't have like barely anything on it, and just like a foundation brush, and what I do is I just go in and like blend everything. So this is going to help with any like making sure there's no additional product, and just blend everything together because you don't want everything to look extremely patchy and weird and all that. And then I go on the nose. See, it already looks better. Still, you know, a little crazy, but it's coming together. So then what I do is I take my foundation and just dot around. You don't need a lot, you only need a little bit, that much. And this is the NARS Syracuse Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And then I take that same foundation brush and I just go, oh my god, a brush hair. Don't you ever hate when that happens? And just go over everything. And if you have to reapply or reinforce something, you can do that as well. But this is just so that you have everything down. So like you see how there's a lot of foundation on my forehead right now? What I do is I take the brush we use for the contour and I blend it on out. And the whole purpose of this routine is just to make sure everything is blended. Like you don't want to have a not blended face. So this is kind of what it should look like by the end of the, not by the end of the blending process, because you're still gonna blend with powders, but this is kind of what it should look like. Just a really nice foundation to the what's gonna be for like the rest of the time, or the rest of the makeup look. And then if you still want things to be longwear, and this is kind of where like you want longwear makeup and you want it to be long lasting, spray your setting spray again. I don't really need that because I'm not going anywhere today. But now I go and I take my powder, and this is the Laura Mercier powder in translucent. I go like this, and then I go on in and I start setting everything down. And you want to make sure everything is set with this makeup look because it will move if you don't set it. Like, and if you want to leave some of the residue of the powder, you can. Like if you want to kind of bake with it, you can do that, but I don't really bake because I have dry skin, so it just never works out for me. But all right, so then I go ahead and I do brows. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the brows off camera, and then I'll be back because it's just gonna take a long time, but I will be back. Yeah, we're gonna put on some smaller lashes and I'll be right back. Those other lashes we're not giving. I got them from Amazon and they're not bad, but like it's just not my type of lash. Okay, so now we're gonna put on bronzer and blush. I'm gonna use the Revolution bronzer and then the Milani blush. I also have the NARS Orgasm blush here that I really love, so I'm gonna probably just, you know, mix them all. But those are my, these are like my, I wouldn't say for the bronzer, this is my go-to because I have tons of bronzers that I really love, but this is a really good one, but it is extremely pigmented, so like if you don't like something that is like if you like something that you have to build up, I'd recommend getting a different kind of bronzer than this one. And then with the same brush, I'm gonna use a different brush today. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna go in with the blush. And then I set the face. This Fenty spray. I need to stop talking whenever I use this. But it smells so to perfection. Now I'm gonna kind of just wipe off this lip balm I had on. And then what I do is I go in with like the sponge to blend everything out. That looks like this. And now I'm gonna go in with the this is a Juvias Place lip liner in Kola. And then I'm gonna go in with the Plouise lipstick in Takeoff. I love the lipsticks that they have. They're really creamy and beautiful and nice. And then I'm gonna go in with the gloss. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Juicy Lip Gloss. Okay, phone. Juicy Lip Gloss in Jelly Pop. It's the Jelly Pop gloss, so. And I zoomed in a little bit so you can see the look. So this is kind of like my new like glam routine. I'm gonna zoom back out. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a really good time doing it. This is my new like glam routine. This is kind of what makes my makeup last long. It's just amazing. The products are amazing as well, so if you want to invest in any of these products, I have both drugstore and high-end. So yeah, like I said, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to try my absolute best to start creating sorry, my back started hurting. I'm gonna try my very best to start creating more content. I love creating content. It's literally what I love to do, so I'm going to try my best to do it consistently over this break. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it brought you some joy and some laughter. And yeah, so also I have a few other video ideas, like a morning routine, some hauls, some life stuff, some makeup stuff. So if you really enjoy that, let me know in the comments below. All right, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye.